Welcome back to another amazing episode of Careful Boys. We like to keep it careful here.
Very careful. And today we're going to talk about the worst math problems we ever had to deal with.
Algebra.
All right, let's go for it.
Oh, geometry. Is it even considered math?
Kind of fucks with geometry over trigonometry.
What about physics, yo?
You don't even know what trigonometry is.
Exactly. I know what geometry is though.
Fuck this shit, man. We're going to talk about the real stuff.
Okay, fine. Okay, so we're gonna get a little bit closer.
You ever had a chick have a crush on you before?
Just so many bogus love. Let's talk about the real stuff, boys. They say men are not in touch with their emotions.
Yeah.
But let's break those barriers and say, hey, I ain't afraid to cry, and I'm not afraid to talk about love.
I kind of want to see Joe do this for like 20 more minutes.
Welcome back to One Man Joe. Here we go.
I'm just gonna hype the video and then we'll do it in the last 45 seconds.
Yeah.
Now the prompt sounds so boring.
Why is that boring?
What's the prompt, dude? What's the real one?
So, look, we are gonna start with Steve this time. But we're gonna talk about some past jobs experiences and things that happened or people that we may have or
Yes, I fucked at work.
Why do you ask? Let's go and get into that one.
So here's the thing, right?
Give us the details.
So I used to be a janitor at my previous job, at my first job.
Shut the fuck up, really?
I was a janitor. Because my dad had a medical wholesale company and he didn't want to pay a janitor. And then he's like, hey, you're the janitor. And I was like, son of a bitch. And then, yeah, so I was the janitor there and then
Did he pay you like on the books, like just the right way? Or was it like, here's fucking 20 bucks, you're the janitor, like, you know what I mean?
I think, yeah, it was
Like father hiring son?
It was
like,
by the books. Yeah, I got like a check every 2 weeks.
Follow-up question, was your sister working there? The hot one.
Of course she was. That's how I fucked at work. So, yeah, it was later at night, and the thing about this particular office building was it was all glass, right? So it was like a fishbowl if it's lit up at night.
Oh, yeah.
And so my girlfriend at the time came over to my work, and it was just me because I was just cleaning up at night, and you know. She kind of gave me a blowjob in the hallway, and then we kind of fucked like next to one of the bathrooms, like in one of the little inlets.
She was a trooper.
Yeah,
That's pretty tight.
it's pretty cool.
You ever think back and like, you know, now I take showers before I have sex, right?
Yeah.
And I'm just like, dude, thank you for all the girls like in high school and college that just did it without any hygiene.
Just like, you know,
pulled
they
it out
had
and
bad
sucked
gag reflexes because they're like,
oh God! I didn't think about it. Your ex-girlfriend,
but you know,
you were working all day
Yeah.
as a janitor, sweating your balls off, literally,
Yep.
and she fucking comes over to suck your dick.
yeah.
That's, no matter what they do, I feel like that's you just gotta give it up for them. Like, thank you.
Well, he gets it up for them, that's for sure.
I don't get it.
All right, Joe, your turn. You said you fucked somebody at the work at the job too, right?
Yeah. No. I actually never fucked at work. Yeah. I fucked people from work. And I didn't know how common and easy this stuff was because everybody in the corporate space is just horny and fucking they're not in college anymore. They don't know how to meet people. But I think if you work in a restaurant, right? And then there's a bar attached to it, I think that is like fuck central. Everyone's fucking each other.
Yeah. That's the bar?
Where were you working?
Sounds so weird. Fuck Central.
He's working with the Coyote Ugly.
Coyote Ugly. Man.
I was working at Volcano in Pasadena, and then it would get wild on the weekends.
People would be fucking on.
Yeah, I had two workplace
Romances.
romance rendezvous. Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, and one was
Romance Rendezvous by Jitsukawa.
Yeah, one was at the restaurant bar in Pasadena, Volcano. It doesn't exist anymore.
You fucked at Volcano?
No, I never fucked at work.
We're gonna keep on saying
I
that.
never fucked at work. Okay.
Fuck outside of work.
Yes, but I fucked my coworkers, but not at work. That's
pretty good.
The closest thing though is I used to work at this water company, and so like you know like there was the suits and then the warehouse people, right? And then the warehouse people were in the back, and then like you know like warehouse dudes are always like just fucking kind of flirting with girls that come in and out of the, the office space, right?
So regular dudes, yes.
Regular dudes, just like, we don't do the fucking whistle, whistle, ho, construction worker, woo, ah, like, we don't do that, but like, you're bored and you're just constantly flirting.
You say constantly flirting.
You're just fucking flirting with everybody. The grandmas, the young girls, whatever, right?
Everybody. Anybody can get it.
Started with grandmas and then added young girls.
A lot of grandmas work at this place.
The young girls.
A lot of grandmas work.
I feel like we're missing the middle demo.
Left them alone.
That's a lot of range.
So one of the front desk secretary girls got her number, and I was like, cool, right? And we're like flirting around on text, and it just gets beyond flirting, and then things get out of hand where she goes to the bathroom, takes a picture of straight crotch shot. Yeah, on the toilet, like a selfie pussy shot.
What?
Panties on.
Panties on.
Oh, panties on.
With panties on, right?
Wow. That's a lot of bases.
Yeah, wow.
No, she fucking does one of these, right? Fucking takes a picture on the toilet with her panties on, whatever, right? Sends it to me, and then basically tells me tonight. And I'm like, okay. And then she lives near the workplace, so I stayed and slept over and had fun. And I was like, damn, this shit really happens in the real world. They're fucking crazy, dude. Woo. I didn't even know. No, because I was like, I didn't even know this kind of shit happens. I was just, pushing my limits and seeing where this will go. I didn't expect, her to be so forward.
Dude,
but
you guys slept at work.
I didn't fucking
Did you disclose this to HR?
No, I didn't do that.
What the fuck, man?
But also,
He's like, I gotta hit the grandma next first.
she was a single, mid-30s girl, right?
How old were you at the time?
I was 20, when did I graduate college? 23, 24? 23 maybe? Yeah.
Working on up.
Yeah, so I was I don't know, I don't know where this would go, and shit, man, my mind's still on oh, yeah, maybe we'll flirt and then we'll go catch dinner and shit. I didn't think it was gonna be oh yeah, and then she goes to the bathroom and sends me that, and I'm like, holy shit, I don't have to take her to dinner. You know?
And then
was crazy.
And then what happened the next day?
He married her.
He's like, I quit.
I'm out.
No, I remember specifically she said something don't catch feelings for me because I am not something along the lines of I'm not someone you want to get involved with like that.
Did that make you want her more?
Nice of her to say that.
Sick.
No.
Dude.
Joe's like, okay.
Most embarrassing thing that the chick that I was fucking at my work said to me, and then my response, is the most embarrassing shit. So she goes, yeah, you don't want to get involved with me. I'm a bit of I'm like a hurricane, and I'm like, well, I'm a storm chaser.
Ooh. That's what you said.
But that's what she gets for saying hurricane.
Storm chaser.
She started it.
It's brutal.
That's a lame line that she said.
Absolutely, right hand of God said that. May God strike me dead if I'm lying. It's so embarrassing.
What did she say?
I had to tell you guys.
She said, I'm your sister.
So yeah, she fountained. Yeah. I mean, dude, we're just that age, right? That early 20s shit where you're just I don't know, the melodrama is nuts.
You're so romantic, Steve.
Yeah, right?
It's pretty good though. I'm a storm chaser. If she uses that kind of vernacular, it's that's so good. Yeah.
But then now I'm like, God damn, dude, I would kill that guy.
You adapted to the situation,
I know,
Steve.
if she said a tornado, I think that would be more yeah.
Yeah, did you pick her up and
In the
twist
comments,
her?
storm chasers only change tornadoes.
I couldn't.
Yeah, fair enough. I was going for it, didn't work. It's all
Nice, dude.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
The 20-year-old Steve stage.
good. More funny stories from past work experiences.
Work
Go ahead,
fucks,
Bart.
Work fucks.
Hey, Bart, you have a barbell brigade. You fucked at work, right? Come on. You guys own a fucking
A barbell brigade. You fucked at work.
You got one of those ones?
No way.
You got one of those franchises.
Fucked
You
at
ever
the
fucked
gym.
at work?
No, we never really fucked.
You guys don't get post-workout horny as shit?
We do. We go home.
We go home.
It's so
I
hot.
never desecrated our office with a girl.
The office is desecrated regardless of sex.
I thought we've all fucked on the arcade machine already.
Huh?
Just kidding.
I desecrated in different ways. I came on my IKEA table.
You had sex at work then?
Nah, but I was by myself.
There's a bunch of IKEA tables at the office. Which one did you
I was
come on?
FaceTiming a girl and I put the fucking computer, I put it up like this and then I was jacking off and I was like, I can't stop! And it went clown. And I was like, God damn, that's my own table. I should have done it on fucking the host desk or something. Today's video is brought to you by Feels. CBD is not about what you feel, it's about what you do not feel, such as anxiety, stress, ow, pain.
And sleeplessness too.
Talk about sleeplessness. We are actually here in Las Vegas right now. This is a suite. And you know what happens when Vegas calls. You go out late, you like to gamble, you get high anxiety in a positive way because you're winning or losing money, who knows. But what happens all the time is I get so damn hype that I cannot go to sleep till like 6 in the morning, and I'm like, I gotta go and do JK News tomorrow. I don't know what I'm gonna do. So I said, I have the feels. Let me put a few drops under my tongue and start my nighttime routine.
Yeah, because they don't even have windows in here. So sometimes you're just going and going and going and going and going, and then you're like, holy shit, it's 4 a.m. We still gotta film our specials out here in the Las Vegas. So that's what's so cool about Feels. If you have any trouble dealing with sleeplessness, anxiety, or stress, Feels is premium CBD delivered right to your door. And like Joe said, it's very easy to take. Take a couple drops right underneath your tongue. And if you need some help, they have a hotline that will walk you through the whole process. So you don't gotta go like, oh man, do I gotta experiment all by myself? No, someone will be there for you. And if you use the special code, feels.com/offtherecord, guess what? You get 50% off plus free shipping. That's insane. That's FEALS.com/offtherecord to get 50% off plus free shipping.
You can't stop.
Couldn't stop.
At least you told her you can't stop.
Yeah.
At least you knew.
Oh my God. Well, you know, when you guys phone fuck, right? Don't you try to sync it up so you can come together and explode?
No.
Like, you don't
Do you guys have phone sex like that?
Like periods?
I've done that before.
I do. I'm not gonna lie. I do try to sync it up.
You know, I'm a gentleman. I try to wait. It's usually hard because the way that God made men and women is like girls take way longer to come, and we can come pretty fast. So like it's kind of torture because you want to bust, but you also want to be a gentleman and savor the moment because it's a special intimate time.
Yeah.
And you want to fucking come together.
Yeah.
But I always fucking come and then feel guilty that I didn't save it.
I like to be realistic. So I'm like, I'm going down on you. I'm like, it's a little ripe tonight. Maybe we should just go right in. And then, you know, and then I'm like, okay, I'm in. Oh I came. I gotta go to bed.
It happened so quick.
It's just, I gotta go.
I gotta go.
Yeah, I gotta go. And then
Oh, I gotta go. Oh, I can't. I gotta go. I gotta sleep.
Nick,
You never fucked in the middle of a training thing?
I've never had sex at work, man. I feel like I'm letting you guys all down.
You are. There's a lot of good people down at home too.
I've
And
never
he's
had
been
sex
with the
at work.
same chick for fucking 7,000 years.
When we get back, what you need to do is go to bone her in the emergency room.
Go to the JK office. Take the key.
Okay.
Enjoy yourself.
I'll do it on Joe's desk.
There it is.
It's already came on.
Wait, is Joe's desk the one that I sit at?
No, it's not. No, it's the one in my office.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You're lucky. You're lucky.
I eat off that table.
I could have told you it was,
I
but
appreciate it.
Oh, it was your back room. That's cool. Yeah.
yeah, it was
you
my
know when
office.
Michael switches the tables around during a JK party and stuff, so we really don't know. It's a fucking lottery.
We never know.
in my office. Don't worry, guys. And then afterwards, I was so tired. I fell out. I fell on the floor, took a nap.
He was like, oh, geez.
Chill out. No,
Super realistic.
just sleeping on the floor with his dick. See you later. And then I fucking sat down my desk and I fell
You just
asleep.
left the jizz on the desk? You didn't wipe it off first?
I just
I
like
don't know the order,
I just like-
but I took a nap on the ground.
on the girl's end, she sees Joe and he's like, I can't control it. And then he busts on the street and she's like, I'm a lucky chick.
He to fall down and passes out.
I'm so lucky.
Oh my God. I didn't know it was gonna be about that. Hey, it's kind of fucking at the workplace though, isn't it?
Yeah.
It is.
It's still a type of sex.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's true.
Levels.
I don't think I've ever had FaceTime sex before.
Hey, it's modern, right? It's digital, modern.
It's the new age.
It's the new
There it
age.
is.
It's metaverse sex. It's
There it
meta
is.
sex.
Yeah, I mean, FaceTime was a really, really wonderful invention for servicing that particular niche need.
Yeah, that market. Huh?
Yeah.
Do you guys remember cyber sex? where you know you on AIM, right?
We are fucking. We are fucking.
Yeah.
I'm close. I'm done.
I fucking love doing cyber sex, right? Like you could go into chat rooms and then you could be like, hey, want a cyber? ASL, right?
Isn't that crazy? That's
Yeah,
like an
dude.
extinct idea, isn't it?
I could have been, dude, they didn't know they were fucking with the 13-year-old boy. You know what I mean? Like, I probably couldn't spell and shit.
The best thing is
I've been a 15-year-old girl before.
15-year-old.
Play characters and role playing.
The 15-year-old Bart just, I'm
dude,
fingering myself.
All like dainty and stuff.
Do that. We used to always catfish and prank the fucking Cambodian chat room.
Why the Cambodian chat
I
room?
don't know, we just liked it.
When I would cyber, I wouldn't lie about my age or sex, but I'd be like, I'm from Texas, and then at the end of it, after I'm done with them, I'm like, I'm from California. Bye. Dumb fuck.
Idiot.
I was still like honorable though because I was like, oh, I don't want them to think that I'm lying and like I'll get caught. So I wouldn't be like, oh, I'm 18. I'll be like, I'm 17 because I'm 13 and maybe they'll believe me. Cause it's like buying cigarettes, right? You don't try to be like I'm 25. You're like, nah, I just turned 18. So like when I cyber sex, I was like, I'm 17. But that's still stupid as fuck because it's still an underage person. Yeah, but I remember watching this one Fox News thing at night. Fox News, they're like, next news at 11, your child might already lost their virginity online. And I was like, fuck, that's me. Oh my God, if my mom ever finds out I lost my virginity, like I'm an online hoe. Like, fuck.
Meanwhile, you got a rubber band around your dick.
And the saran wrap.
And 5 kids.
And I felt so guilty because I was like, you know, grew up hella good Christian boy and shit. And I'm like, wait, man, I thought virginity meant like having real sex, but I was like, fuck, how am I gonna deal with this? And I was like, should I tell people at church? I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Wow, you were that concerned about that?
I didn't know. I thought because I was
Guys
like,
lost his virginity online. What are you talking about?
yeah.
Uploaded your hymen to the fucking cloud?
Happened to the cloud.
He has to tell his first chick. He's like, okay, so I busted online a couple of times.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
To tell them.
She's like, you a virgin? He's like, nah.
No, I lost it online.
All over my keyboard, all over my TV.
She was pissed too because they were saving each other, you know?
I was saving myself for marriage, and I didn't know that I was like violating myself.
Yeah.
Dude, your body count must be crazy.
Online body count's
Yeah,
pretty
it's pretty
crazy.
wild.
Online body
Man, my
count?
sexual escapade started at 12 years old.
What's higher? Your online?
90,000.
What's higher? Is your body count online or your body count in person?
Oh, online. Because if I started at like 12, 13, and I was addicted, bro. Like every day I was like, ooh, I can't wait to cyber sex. I was getting horny as fuck. I'm like, I'm kissing your lips. I'm kissing your nipples. What color are your nipples? Ooh. And I'll be sitting there with a heart on the whole time. Ooh, I'm gonna chat with this other person. What kind of hair do you have?
Joe has so many AOL kids out there, it's crazy.
Good thing this is pre-NSA and like all that stuff's probably just gone.
Yeah, it's gone.
Imagine.
No record of it.
I jailbaited myself. I reverse molested. Like there could have been a full-grown adult there, like playing a fantasy, right?
Which there probably was.
Not knowing that they're cyber sexing with a child.
Which
Right.
they probably did.
Right.
They hoped.
What was your screen name?
15-year-old boy.
AZN Apex 123 or some shit like that. Like,
Wow,
I
Apex. Jeez.
I had a couple of different ones. You
Mine
know?
was Cock AZN.
That's good.
Cock AZN.
Fuck AZN. Just so you know what you're getting, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I was really good at seducing people though. But one time,
How would you do it? What was the move?
I would just be like, you know, you go into the chat,
Baby.
and then you ask cyber, ASL.
He's like, you want to earn,
and then
you want to
give
earn a
them my
gift
time.
card?
Yeah, and then today I'll be like, you know, I'll be like fucking Asian, 6 feet, 17 years old, whatever, right? Like looking for a girl, whatever, right? And then like they'll start DMing, I mean like IMing, and then you start like, oh, where you from? And then you be like, yeah, what are you wearing? And then like you go, I'm gonna take off your panties and shit and whatever, right? Fucking 12-year-old sex haver shit, dude, right?
And this
But
is
one time, though,
pre-emotes too.
I felt so fucking backstabbed because a dude got me so off thinking that they were some hot ass girl, right? Yeah, they even emailed me a fucking picture of this surfer girl, my favorite, right?
That's a hot take right there.
Man, I got really good at typing with one hand too, and jacking off with my left, because I was better with my right, so I was like, right? And I'm like, oh, and then he goes, dude, I can't believe people do this shit. And I'm like, what do you mean? I thought you like it. And nah, I'm a guy, dude. And I'm like, oh, man. Like, you could have at least stayed in character. Yeah.
Fucking ruin
it, man. Fuck.
Buried the lead, yo.
Yeah.
His screen name, White Apex. 1, 2.
White Apex. Then I was like, dude. He goes, yeah, I never cybered before. And I was like, really? It's really dope. Like,
He's still talking to us, become friends.
I was embarrassed, but at the same time, I'm all like, you were in a cyber chat.
Yeah.
Like,
Did you guys team up afterwards and show him the ropes?
no, I was just like, oh man, like, I thought you were a real girl. Why'd you do that? And then he's like, you're a loser. I can't believe people do. Watch it with Steve and shit. Watch it with fucking Steve.
You're a loser.
You know, I did do a thing where I would go to a cyber sex chat room, and I would have this pre-written thing, and I'd be like, hi, how are you? Like 14 female California, and they're like, oh yeah, let's fuck, and I'm like, okay, cool. And then I would send this like paragraph that I pre-written. It's like, hi, I'm Fred Phelps. I'm with the Federal Bureau of Investigation.
Chris Hansen, dude.
Yeah, dude. And you would just see like their name has left the room. Like, immediately. It was the best, dude. I would do that with my friends. We'd fucking laugh our asses off till we couldn't breathe.
So mean.
It was so.
I was more offended that that fool bait and switched me.
Yeah.
And I wanted to come.
So you didn't say like,
Because you're
well,
not.
joke's on you, I'm a child. That's also a good.
I didn't even know it was a thing. I was like, you know, I was
He's
like,
like, oh, okay, cool, I'm back on.
I just wanted, like, I was like, man, you're a guy. Like, why would you play a trick on me? I was like, that's fucked up. I didn't lie to you. Well, I lied about my age and stuff.
Your height?
I like
my
that he fully has online sex with you, and he calls you a loser. And
I know, right?
After you came, after you guys both came,
Yeah, I'll
he was like,
suck your
ha,
dick. I
idiot.
sucked your dick so hard.
Yeah, I got you.
You busted in his box. He's
know,
like, you're a loser. He's like, I gotta clean up, dude. Bye, loser.
Fucking use and abuse me and then make fun of me, dude. Like, fuck you. And then I was like, did that stop me? No. I was like, I'm just gonna find another.
He used me and abused me.
I'm gonna go to another cyber partner
Dude,
now.
Joe's a sexual maverick.
Dude,
100%.
Stop me? No.